and good morning, good afternoon, or in this case, good night. I just had a wandering trader spawn in on me. Where are you? Hello. Mm, no, thank you. We are back in a place that I haven't been in a while. I am back in my forever world. This beautiful place. Or also this beautiful and totally not oversized place. With a short little break from Minecraft and getting into an Overwatch competitive grind and an Overwatch grind in general. I'm now back to Minecraft before Rust Creek SMP starts this Sunday. So I don't know if I'd call this a preparation because it's something very different, but I thought it would be fun to go back to here, have a little bit of a single player experience before we go back into massive multiplayer. One thing that did change since last time are my shaders. And I changed a few mods. I went from my lovely Silder's shaders to complementary for now because complementary supports distant horizons. As you can see with how wacky these walls look. That's distant horizons doing its job. So yeah, I wanted something where I can see far and enjoy the scenery since this is gonna be a rather big place. It would be fun to see things from afar. We're going inside my storage. What else did we add? I added physics sounds remastered, so we have an echo when we're in this place. Yeah, there's a zombie somewhere. Probably down here. Yeah, I think so. Then there's a bunch of new wool structures here, which I used to map out a little bit of the city down here, which I have to do a bit more 3D than whatever is going on with the Piltover part of the city up here. Because down in Zon, everything's a little more stacked. And then I finally got to the sewer system a bit more. The big sewer system. Because we have the... Oh, too far. We have the small little sewer here. Which is just this tiny little bit going through here. Under the work in progress dock between the houses. And then we have the canal here. Which comes with... Oh goodness. This! Where I dug a tunnel that connects to the ocean. So that needs a little bit of fixing. It's currently very rough around the edges, to say the least. And this tunnel can't stay this way. This also needs some make pretty. And then we also still have this big guy over here, which also needs making pretty before the water can flow through here. And then turn into the river that kind of goes this way into Singed Cave. Yeah. There's a planned layout and a lot of things to do for like water related stuff alone. There's a word for it, I'm sure. I can't think of it though. So, yeah. Let me quickly see what I used here. This gradient's from here to here to here to tough. I can probably get away with making all of it like tough. But I don't know if I have the tough for that. So let's go and check. I do have a lot of stone I could do something with. I'm gonna have more stone once I dug that out. Hmm. That's okay. There's some deep slide there too. How much crafted tough do I have sitting around here? Nothing. Such a big amount. Crazy. Nothing here either, I assume. Not really. Oh yeah, hold on. This is gonna change everything. I have a single block of tough. Singular block. Anything else? Just okay. Yep. A single block of tough is gonna change the world, guys. I almost missed my entrance. That would have been interesting. Okay. Different tough. Okay. Just grab this one. I don't think I have enough boxes. I think that's my plan. My plan is not having not blah, 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 blah. My plan is not having enough boxes. Did you build that yet? All that? Yes, I did. Completely from scratch. This whole area used to be a oh, I should leave one here. This whole area used to be I think did I just a dark oak forest. So everything, and I mean everything, was covered in dark oak trees. That tough and the stonecutter. Shpoink. Very cool. Thanks. So yeah, everything you see here, dark forest. This thing did not exist. This was flat land. This used to be servers, so I had a little bit of help with clearing the trees and digging out this massive canyon. The building I did all by myself, and now that it's not a server anymore, it is my forever world because I really love this how this area turned out, and I want to continue it. Since in the end it was, as per usual, most people had their 2-week Minecraft phase, and then it was me and my friend who lived here, and then it was just me. So it was basically single player, with the exception that people had the option to join me easily. So, yeah. Now it's just me, myself, and I. But that's okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. Short interruption. Sick main area. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. Is this one smaller? It is smaller. Okay, so I can't do exactly the same. First one is not the second one is stairs. Maybe I have to do all stairs. Alright. Should probably just straight up fill it all in. That would make it easier than trying to dig out the ceiling. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then the water can just run out of there, like above. Yeah, I think that works. Yeah, this is the current cluster of the biggest cluster of buildings I have right now. Which, in case the name doesn't give it away, is all inspired by the series Arcane. There's this thing, which is one of the buildings that was in the concept art for Piltover's buildings. Then here you have the Kiraman workshop, which is where the explosion happened, and then Jay stood here all sad, and Victor was like, "You sure about that?" And then another building from a series we have here is Silco's warehouse, which of course has the office with a crazy little window. What I don't have is the bars across here where Jinx keeps hiding. So that's okay. And also we have the room where Bander was held that then kind of like also blew up a little bit. They're unique, thank you. Yeah, and then down here is the area that is then like corrupted by Shimmer. And then this is gonna go downstairs into the little experiment basement for Singed, which is then gonna get a window around here underwater. So it actually looks into the ocean like in the series, which is why this warehouse thing is right at the edge. Yeah, then this is all Zon area. Up here it's gonna be a bit mixed. And then we're going back into Piltover. The academy is gonna be here. The airship place is gonna be on top of here. And here we have the rich people living. Here we have a lot of stores and some living places, more stores and living places around. The Hex Gate, which still isn't active because I forgot the beam. But yeah. And of course the bridge, well, half of the bridge because Distant Horizons isn't loading it completely. Yeah, the big bridge that theoretically connects Piltover and Zon, but I have all things on one island, so it doesn't quite. Either way, I should probably put this on the edge here. Alright, where do I want to? Do I want to just make it in chunks? A lot of planning ahead. There is so much planning in this place. Everything. I basically sat down with myself when building this area, and I was like, okay, where do I want what to be, so I can have all the foundations and the layers. Because, like I said, this was all Darko Forest. These layers, it didn't exist this way. Like, yeah, it went a bit up into a mountain here, and then it went back down here, which you can see parts of this because this is. It's hollow. A lot of things are actually straight up filled in, but I kind of couldn't be bothered anymore at some point, so I just stopped and lit it up instead. But yeah, a chunk of the stuff that I built up, you can see that here because it's mushroom blocks. It's just filled in with blocks that I dug out of the canyon. Alright. I think I'm just gonna alternate it a bit. Go. Just make it a little splotchy, I suppose. Using this. Ah, no. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna. Take this, give me this. And this. That way. So there's gonna be a slab, then I can do stairy, then I can do stairy, and I can do slab here. Yeah. Good old terraforming. Yep. Most definitely. Actually, I go tough around here. Gonna make it a stair. Love the thunder in my ears. It's so nice and quiet and relaxing. And let's turn that down by like half. And then maybe I should use my brain sometimes and not just plop down all the blocks. Gonna make this tough before I slather all this in. Then I'm actually gonna need some lighting in the walls. Is 3 a good space, maybe? 3. 1, 2, 3. Might be able to pull off more. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, no. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that would be okay. If I pull the water high enough, actually it shouldn't be able to spawn anything. So maybe I can get away with having it dark. So Tal thought it was funny because my friend said Surrey has a whole network of sewers. That's amazing. Yeah, I want to expand the sewers a little bit, especially because this whole area of Zon has so many like corners and sneaky bits. So I was like, what if I hide some things in the sewers? So I'll have this big one, and then I'll probably have some just like go from this through the mountains here. Because I can go like all around here. I can go all around the other side. Because Piltover is gonna stay on the surface. It's just, you know, nice pretty city and we could do nothing wrong. So actually I oopsied this one again. So yeah. Can I reach that? No. Sam. Some little secrets and stuff. Hello, Zach. Hello, Strahd. Alright, gonna fill in this corner and this corner. I should probably plop down the torches on the floor here as I'm going along, because otherwise I'm gonna have mobs spawning while I'm working on this, and that would be not cool, to say the least. Plop that there, that there. Sure, turn you into this. Give me another stack. Doop, 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 doop. Ow. Cool. Bop, 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 bop. There. And then I'm gonna drag... Oh. Gonna drag this part bit out on this side into the middle. There we go. Don't pull a scar and make an unintentional mob farm. No, I'd rather not. I would really rather not. Don't have any bricks. There's, give me that. And then I need more of those tough stairs. Maybe I should just make a few. Because otherwise I'm gonna have to go there for every single stair. Speaking of stairs. That. And that, and that, that. And now I can fill this in. I removed my mental support block. What's... My pickaxe is too good. My pickaxe is just too good. Yeah, that's okay. Put myself up here and start with some bricks. This. And this. And I don't have any stairs with this either. I'm so great at planning this ahead. This is totally not spontaneous, and everything is organized so well. Like, I'm so glad I planned this ahead. Improv is good too. I mean, I'm just kind of winging this. So. Hold on, I need you. I don't have a drink. Oh, now I know what I forgot. Let me quickly get a drink. I'm sorry. Give me 30 seconds.
Sloppy.
Oh! Hey, I'm back. I'm here. I forgot something. Ugh. I knew I forgot something. Now we have it all. Where's the random zombie spawn? Oh. Anywhere? Really, most likely in there or on this cliff is where random zombies spawn. Or just sometimes in the middle here, because this part is not that well lit up. That's where they spawn. Not in here right now, because I'm actually using torches for once. I have sipped. I have sipped the tea. It's actually tea again for once, because I grabbed some iced tea. The tunnel is safe? Yeah. For once it is. It's actually a habit I kind of have to get myself into again. Because I played on roleplay SMP for a good chunk of the few last months. And let's just say being a vampire and monsters ignoring you and being able to see in the dark doesn't really help with lighting up your buildings well. So, yeah. Some habits were kind of a little bit messed up there in the process. Oops. Yeah. But it's fine. I'll relearn it. Yep. Where's my stairs? This way. Sure, let's make a little blob of bricks here. And you are this. You are this. You are this. You are wrong, actually. Come back. Better. You feel real confident? Yeah, like just chilling in the dark. It's just another Tuesday, you know. Like whatever. It's normal. Just what I do. But that also means I started digging out this tunnel, and I immediately created a mob farm. So that's that was a bit unfortunate, to say the least. Thank you, Jarna, for the follow. Okay, I'm gonna put this all here. And then, wait, no, I should take them some of the bricks here. Out here, so we have a nice little pattern. And then I can do another one of just the normal, tough. Words are hard. Words are so hard sometimes. Alright, then we do this. Then we do this. And slabs. Put those out here. Like so. I'm gonna put some in the ceiling. I'm gonna put some in the ceiling. Put the bricks in this gap. And then have the normal tough fill in this gap. But I like this. I want this to be a little bit more blended. Yeah, basically it's just kind of like noise texture. What I'm doing here. Just splop it all in. So there's just like differences in texture. Like some a bit more like worn out than others. I can see like the bricks are the proper one. And then the water running through here just like smoothed some of them out. And messed up some other ones, which is the smooth ones and the straight up normal tough. So yeah. Slap in between here to separate those. And then I ran out of normal tough again. I'm gonna do this, but this time only have the raw tough on one side, and this side's gonna be smoother. And then in between, I'm gonna put some more of the polished stuff. Bump. Light on some bricks. And polish the rest. This. And then this gets mostly polished. Except these two. There we go. So we have this wraparound, we have this wraparound a little bit. Then I can do a splotch of normal tough here. Like this. And fill it in with polished tough. Right, this is the stairs. This is... I'm on the stairs again. No, I'm not. I'm just blind. Smooth. Smooth. Like butter. Now I'm out of stairs. And almost out of bricks too. Wait, no. Don't use that. Use this. Okay, much better. Now these. Slide on this. This. Okay. And then here I'm going to slide in these two. These two. Which leaves me without more of these again. Goodness me. This and this and this. And this. Cool. Then this is gonna be a bit more of the polished stuff. Oh goodness, sorry. Add another torch. I can remove these two and fill this in. And then we put in some of the bricks. And now we have a little bit of nothing. So stack. Stack. And now I can continue. Alright. Polish more of this. And slide a little bit of brick in between. This needs to go there, and then this gets separated. Cool. And then I just continue all of this pattern a little bit. Like this, I think is fine. A little bit offset, no like straight lines. Yeah. I think that's cool. Well, why is the music sound like that now? Hold on. Why are you so loud? After that, it's still pretty loud. That's impressive. Alright, I think it's time for another torch. Look. Alright, then I'm gonna make a splotch of tuff on the floor here. Only slightly going off the wall. And I'm out of tuff again. I don't think this chest is gonna last me for... this whole tunnel, is what I wanted to say. just go up there? No, but what I would like. One stair here. And then I'll just fill this in with some nice polished. And here... a little bit of brick and a little bit of polished. And that's gonna be polished. I think that works, and then I'm gonna just put myself on another pedestal. That was a fun block to build with. Oh yes, it is. I'm so happy about Tough. There's still a few more things where it'd be like, oh please add this to the game. Like more stairs and slabs for like the wild, colorful things. Because there is no green stairs or slabs. None. So when you make like a mossy roof or something, or a green roof, you always need to make it out of full blocks, no matter how like small or big you make your building. Which that's a little bit sad to me. Yeah, we're all with what we got, and maybe someday. One can dream, I suppose. Wait, hold on, this is the stairs. Okay, time for another stack of stuff to vanish from this box. Bum, 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 bum. Get rid of that, get rid of that. And then I'm gonna drag this into bricks. Torch time? Almost. Now torch time. There we go. Smooth stone stair. I do like saying that. That is a kind of fun thing to say. Smooth stone stair. Now I'm placing stairs instead of slabs again. Make a long brick one along this side. And then a little brick one along the top. Wish it was real. That would be amazing, yeah. At least we have smooth stone slabs. That's already kind of cool. Happy that exists. Sometimes we take the small wins. Like having more red and yellow stairs with the sulfur and the cinnabar. Was it cinnabar? I think it was. Like that's already a neat little plus. Ow. It's not green, you know, but I take it. I don't have enough slabs for this. Well, gotta make more slabs. Block update in general would be cool. Okay, but end update though. End update. Considering how many cool things mod can do with the end, another end update would be nice. Not just stairs, that just slabs. That into stairs. That into slabs. End update never. I love the end so much. Like Cobbleverse right now, they added structures. The added structures alone, they make it feel so much better, I bet. I mean, I was there. I was playing on an SMP when the end update released. I remember the end before. You just walk in, you kill the dragon, you leave. And then having the end cities alone, wild. Absolutely wild difference. And it feels like they just added it yesterday. You know? Like, and suddenly we're here and the Nether has a big update and the Nether looks so different and oh my goodness, guys, what about another end update? And I'm here still like, didn't we just get one? Nope. Nope, we didn't. Dear Nea, that was like 500 years ago at this point. Do a little snake off the bricks, I suppose. And bonk, 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 bonk. Bonk, bonk. Bonk, bonk. Cool. I remember first exploring the end update. That was a wild experience. It felt so surreal. Same for the aquatic update and suddenly having like ocean temples. Even though I can't even remember if the end update or the ocean temples were first. I have no clue. All I know that both theoretically have been a while. Am I out of the stairs again? I am. Oh, damn. Ocean Update was season 6 of Minecraft? I think so. But I don't know if it was before the end update or after. I don't know. I'd have to Google that. Give that a little research. And another brick splotch here, I suppose. I missed the music setting of like constant music, but this is 1.21.4 and I didn't update it yet, so no constant music. I was End then Ocean in 2016 and 2018. Wait, it was such a big gap? It was 2 years? It felt like there were a few months in between. What? My goodness. What kind of wacky time thing am I living in? Gee. We're still running out of blocks again. 2016 July, year and a half. Yeah, no, it felt like way less than that. Started playing the aquatic update on Java. The first time I remember that number in the corner of the tab vividly. The first time I played Minecraft was version 1.3.2. Yeah. Yep. You just still double tap W to be able to sprint. It's been a while and I'm still here. I don't think this game is ever gonna leave me. And I'm never gonna leave this game. Or something like that. I'll be here till the end. That's cool, yeah. It wasn't even at my PC. I was dragged along by my parents to some of their friends. And the kid of some of those people was playing Minecraft, and then I got to like play on his PC for a little bit to like try out the game, and I remember that I was hooked. Stairs, right? My Minecraft journey has been a long one. And now I'm here building whole friggin' cities. Get some polished tuff in between there. Dang it. First room of Minecraft was introducing my sister to do it. I played before that, but I have no memory of it. It was like 9. Damn. So many Minecraft memories coming up. We're going down a trip to memory lane. I need more space here. Okay. Sure, let's do like this. Drag this out. I think it's time for a torch in a second. Wink. How was this so far? It's a little bit splotchy, a little bit random. It has texture, it's not too overwhelming, it's still relatively smoothish. Yeah, I think it's okay. I'm playing on console and dying to a baby zombie of understands. Aw, screw those. Best game to play with a younger sibling. Honestly, I wouldn't know. I don't have siblings. I only have adopted siblings in the sense of best friends that you just decided to consider part of your family. Mm, yeah. Unfortunately, my best friend does not particularly enjoy playing Minecraft. So, yeah, unfortunate, I suppose. Guess you're stuck with me, Strawn. Even though I'm not on the couple month thing because I'm busy with the other roleplay server, unfortunately. And Overwatch. I don't think I can squeeze that in there. Yeah. I think something like this, and I'm gonna put some stuff here. We have like a thin stripe like wrapped to the ceiling. I need to slap this up. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. This is a slab, pretty cool. Got a lot of Minecraft going on already. Yup. It is great though. I'm out of the smooth ones again. And the box is empty. Okay. Replacement time! Like, this world was, like I mentioned earlier, was a server. It was a server with Strahd, actually. Until I basically kidnapped it, and now it's just me. My world now. I consented, not kidnapped. Well... considering the lore I built around it, it's not even... It was an accident that I ended up here without my friends. I needed to give some lore why suddenly it's not a server anymore, you know? Because my friends left me. No. Well, technically, my friends kind of did leave me. In the lore, they just vanished, like some of the players did after 2 weeks. Whoops. It happens. Minecraft in a nutshell, I suppose. Yeah, the average Minecraft server is just like, hey guys, you wanna play some Minecraft? Okay, yeah, cool. Like 10 people say like, hell yeah. And then at the end, 3 people actually properly play. That's just the average Minecraft experience. Twelve people say yeah, 8 people show up when the server is like 3 play more than 2 weeks. Yep. Yep, that's the unfortunate reality. It's almost a little sad, honestly, considering how much people like say they look forward to it and how excited people sound, and then they're just like not there. I have a 3-year-long Minecraft server somehow. Whoa. How many people play on that actively? Its server is less Minecraft, more Pokemon, but enjoying it. Yeah, I need some Minecraft. I need some Minecraft right now. I have a chunk of roleplay coming up this weekend, so that's gonna be cool. What do I want to put here? There's a little bit of tuff that I slapped there. There's a blob of tuff. I suppose I can expand this downward a little bit. Like this, just like a thin little like swoop. And then I can go into bricks. More stair. Also, there's some Minecraft music again. Finally, it's been 85 years. 3 are the original 9. 2 are banned. What? What did... Okay, you don't have to answer. What the heck did they do? I don't think on like servers with friends, I've never had people just get banned. On the roleplay server, we had some people get kicked though, because yeah, that was just a bunch of strangers getting together basically, and now we're kind of a friend group. Banned? Hey. And the music stopped again already. Come on, give me some music. Give me some tunes. Do I have to manually pull up Minecraft music on the interwebs to be able to listen to you? Come on, buddy. Give me some. Briefing and lying about stuff. Oh god. That's Why would you do that? I suppose that's a question with a lot of things in life that people do. You're just like, why the heck would you do that? Oh, right, I have this. This is just gonna go like this. Into the stairs. I made a chorus house because this guy's bridge got blown up. Oh, yeah, no. I am happy to say that our people tend to have more brain cells than that and realize that grieving someone else's hard work is kind of a poo-poo move. So yeah, that's big yikes though. That's not cool. That is a very, very, very valid ban. I was banned twice so far on SMPs. One was a misunderstanding, and the other one was someone who, like, I was part of the server team, and someone who lost their rank was really salty about something, so they just started banning random team members and server admins. And I happened to be friends with the person they had a crush on, and then I was banned for being a piece of poo. I have a screenshot of that one still. That was beautiful. Was it like I thought them to be a pretty mature person, except that like that's what they always seemed like. But then anger got involved, and boom. I was unbanned again, of course. They also banned the like servers like co-admin and the admin for like similar reasons, which was pretty funny. Yeah, that did sometimes. Yeah, and the other time was a misunderstanding where I was world editing stuff on the creative part of the server, and then I was on a holiday even, and I just logged back out, did it good, went over my day, didn't do anything in a bit. So I was just like, okay, that's cool. And then something glitched out with world edit, and it happened to be with the block I had used, but it apparently did like a massive ass rectangle through like a bunch of people's builds. But from like between like two positions that I've never even been at on the server, and I wasn't even online. So I just come home after like a nice day on holidays, like I'll come to the hotel, sit on the laptop, turn it on, try to log on to continue building. It's like, you're banned for griefing. And I'm like, what? Had a long conversation with them via Skype at that point, having to convince them that it wasn't me, which was interesting. And yeah. Which was, both of those bans were on the same server, by the way. It took a while to convince them, but I convinced them in the end. I suppose I go back into polished. That's a lot of polished here. Should I bring some bricks in over here as well? But then I just have them alternating the whole time. I'm gonna make another block of stuff here. Oops. Pop that in here. And probably up there. Yep, that works. I think a band, what he was do was grief someone's build, then blame someone else had nothing to do with it. What? Nah. Nah. That is not cool. Griefing alone is not cool, but that's no. I'm running out of everything again. That is a very big no. Give me that. And then nope, give me this, I suppose. And then restock on the slab and stair department. And then what am I missing? Smooth ones. There we go. Yeah, the guy I haven't talked to in like 2 years. Oh god. The last people that messed up on the roleplay server, some of the people that joined also knew IRL, or at least one person, I think. That was also not that great, but I suppose that's sometimes part of SMPs. Some people, like, either accidents happen, or personalities clash, or some people just can't help themselves. Which I'm not sure if I'll ever be able to understand what's going on in their heads when they do stuff like that. Have that go back here before I bring this back. Great. More bricks. And another torch in a second. Yeah. Boop. Okay. Never think how different some people can be when you interact with them in a video game versus when you just like chill and do other stuff. There's some crazy differences sometimes. Yeah, like this. Go. Don't wanna just pop some stuff on the ceiling as well here. Maybe. Yeah, that works. Actually, hold on. I gotta check something real quick. While we're at this. Like I said earlier, I've been doing a lot of Overwatch and a lot of Minecraft. And that includes the current drives event. So I want to quickly check how long it lasts. How much time is left? We've had court cases happen. On the server, I hope. Okay, how much time is left? It still only says 1 day, so we're good. That's more than 24 hours. Alright. Extend the brick to this, I think. Yep. And then polish this all the way through. And polish this. Yep. On the server. Okay, cool. Otherwise, that would be that would be getting a bit spicy. Okay, I will sip some more tea. Sip the tea. Currently staring into absolute nothingness. I'm sorry. There we go. I have sipped. Also, is this too dark? Do I need to turn this lighter? It looks really dark on OBS. What if I do this? Does this help? So this is fine, but I feel like up here it's getting a little bit dark. Like I said at the start, I grabbed some new shaders though. I'm not sure if I need to turn it a little bit brighter for the camera. Or was I here? Wait, there's. Also play for music again, which is great. Once in a blue moon, we get our music. And there goes the music. Hey, hey. A little bit less of an echo in the tunnel here than it is with the stone. That's cool. Okay. I wanted to put the tuff at the ceiling. Shoop. Go. Is that gap enough? I think that's okay. I can't wait to have the water run out of this. I think I want it on the level of the stairs, or maybe one below. So people can like walk on the edge of the stairs. I do want to put trapdoors on top of the stairs. Walk on. I think trapdoors could be cool to have the like grate effect without having the full-on copper grates. Oh, so we're like halfway done, almost. Is that a fish? Yep. Almost halfway there. Living on a prayer or something. Anyone who now has a song stuck in their head, you are very welcome. I am happy to assist you. Okay. I think that works, and then this one I'm gonna drag onto this wall a little bit. And have this all be polished. Yeah. Time for more stone cutting. There's. Ding, 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 ding. And this. That's a big chunk of tuff. That is pretty tough. And well, I think that's okay. No one's really on the server other than me, so Oops, sorry, that was my mic arm squeaking. Sorry. So if I think it's fine, it's fine. Okay, this is from that blob, this is from that blob, this is polished, this can be polished. And this can be polished. Okay. And there goes all the polished slabs again. Bring this up again. Okay. Don't another big brick wraparound? Maybe. Make like a crescent moon shape with the brick then. But like a slimmer one, I think. That can touch that though, so that's cool. Up we go. Like that. Have it wrap into this. And then I'm gonna give you a little point. And some slabs, and then we also have some brickens. Thingy touching once again. Go. Shoot. Out of that again. We're going through so many materials for just this silly little tunnel. It's kind of crazy. And brick. And brick. There we go. Why is there rotten flesh in my inventory? Oh, from the zombie I murdered earlier. Let me just... Toss that. Moving on. Tunnel. Here. Boink. Do this. And grab this. There we go. And then we have this one. And polished. Whole tunnel reminds me of Metro Mayhem. Oh yeah, Metro Mayhem also had a lot of tough, didn't it? Weren't the main tunnels also made of like a lot of tough? Tunnel with the slimes. Oh yeah, you are correct. I don't think I'm gonna have slimes here. But there's one thing I might do. I might host this as a LAN thing so I have access to commands. Ooh, it's foggy. So I have access to commands. And then I might do some quick Axiom biome painting and make this whole canyon a swamp biome. So the water is green and like ew and dirty. So like from up here we have the clean water from the canal and the ocean / river. Just going into filthy water and zone. Okay, that can't be done without commands. Yeah, but that's okay. I just reset that. Would be a bit odd to do in game. Yeah, it's not really a survival thing to like map paint and all. But yeah, I might grab that axiom and fix that. Because it is now single player, so I do have the power to quickly fix that. I also did it earlier to change the game rules because the sheep farm wasn't working because all I had was the game rule, not the data packs. So I grabbed data packs that, you know, stop Enderman from moving blocks and that stop sheep exploding. Sheep exploding? What? And that stop creepers exploding sheep. Okay, yeah. So that I can do like villager traits and breeding and all. Yeah, I had to turn off the game rule so that I can, you know, interact with sheep and villagers and all. That game rule also makes sheep get stuck. It makes the special new potions stop working, like the cobweb one, the silverfish one, slime one. They all don't work. Because it counts as like the mob griefing thing, which I learned on the vampire server actually, because I tried that there, and we had just like the mob griefing thing that didn't really work. Yeah, it would be nice if it's a bit more split, but it's nice that it exists in the first place, I suppose. We're out of things again. And we're out of things again. So what are we thinking about the baby mobs? I've seen some, they look cute. Like the flower thing's kind of funny. But I'm not like insanely excited by it. I never really had the thing of like, oh, I need baby mobs to stay baby. Like I never really had that come up with like anything I do. Tiny takeover, yeah. I suppose it is fun that is an option, yeah. Okay. We're getting closer. I might have to farm some more tough after this. My storage is getting lower than I'd like it to be. We're gonna do the next one. Do some splotch of stuff and then a splotch of bricks next to it, I think. It'll be fun for lore too. I suppose it's kind of like deactivating aging in Sims. You could kind of like have your own timeline, I guess, with how you want them to grow up. I was saying, what's happening with the ad break there? Because it just gave me the warning of like, oh, ad break is coming, and then I'll just put it in the chat, and then the little warning I get just poofed. Wait, let me torch. There we go. I was like, where are my torches? They're in my offhand. Which scammed me out. Stars stream and good public giving a sub but then use my prime apparently. That shouldn't be possible because if you get gifted his sub, like someone else gives you a sub that should not use any of your stuff. Thank you for the resubscribe. Right, how many babies are we on right now? I need the math. We're on our way to 4 babies. Yeah. A lot of Twitch babies you got there. Your first one is your first Twitch baby is 2 years old. Sure, let's slide it to here. Stop it here. And then I left it so open, so nicely open. Gonna slide some bricks in here. And then slide bricks all the way over here next to that thing. Where's my bricks? There. There's gonna be a ring of toughen and the bricks because why the heck not? Yep, looks fine to me. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And some more of these. I got the urge to sing. And I have my own song stuck in my head, so that's helpful. Can't be affected by copyright if it's your own song, can you? Good thing to have stuck in your head. Oh yeah. Okay. This, that, this. Let's see if I can wing it, actually. Let's see if I can wing it while building. Where is it? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I might have to turn off one of my noise suppressions. Where is it? There we go. Let me pop that guy off. We can keep that guy, that's fine. Oh god. Should I put on reverb because we're in a cave? Hold on. Hold on. I monitor myself. Hello. Hmm. Maybe this. Maybe the cave is a bit too echoey. Or this one. This one's okay. Oh, hold on, I have one that echoes even more. This one. And it's more not as echoey, but the tunnel experience. Woo! We're in a tunnel. Cave does, yeah, echo more. This one is more just like reverby. Which one do we do? I like the forest one. This one. Because it's not as crazy, it's not as intense. The tunnel experience. A little bit more of immersion or something like that. Yep, fits with this. See if I can pull this one off. I'm not warmed up. I'm sorry if I mess it up. Ancient halls echo, shadows and fear. Silent as whispers, regrets reappear. Stone walls remember his merciless reign. The morning is breaking, releasing the chains. Shit. Together we rise, standing untethered. Wills are as one, lasting forever. Let light be our guide wherever we go. Oh, sun, lead a path through futures unknown. Together we rise. The sun leads us now. Hands once kept silent, now gather as one. Hope for tomorrow, a new day begun. Our queen steps forward, her eyes to the skies. The sun crowns her spirit, let banners soar high. Together we rise, standing untethered. Wills are as one, lasting forever. Let light be our guide wherever we go. Oh, sun, lead a path through futures unknown. I need a ukulele. La 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 la. La 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 la. La la la. Together we rise, standing untethered. Wills are as one, lasting forever. Let light be our guide wherever we go. Oh, sun lead a path through futures unknown. Together we rise, as the sun leads us now. Together we rise, as the sun leads us on. Yay! Let me get out of the forest again. Slash the tunnels. Okay. We're getting closer, guys. We're getting... Whoa. That's so pretty. Look at this. Oh, that's so cool. I love that. That is so pretty. Shaders are amazing. Alright. This needs to go further out. And this needs to go further out. Can I plop a little bit of that stuff right next to this? I should be able to. Should be good? Yeah. La da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Fine. More slabs, more stairs. These guys got stairs. And we also have Minecraft music again. Lovely, lovely. And... Ew. Forgot the stairs here. This goes like this. This goes like this. Yeah. It's so exciting. We're getting towards the end of this big tunnel. We're almost there. Right. Go to the ceiling. Silly me. And I don't have a lot of tuff here, do I? Polished. Fill this in. Drag this over. Ow. That works. So how's your shader journey going, Strawn? You still never running without it? You got a taste of the shaders and now you never want to let go again? Followers here, I'm a convert. I told you about shaders, but that you were stubborn. You were stubborn in that regard, and now you tried it, and now you actually see how good it is, and we see where that brought you, so... Sometimes the stuff I share is actually good stuff, you know? Whoops. ba 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 ba. Maybe actually do this tough one. I'm like that bird meme. Which one? Just gonna slap some bricks in here. I can probably slap a torch here. Yep. And then slather some bricks in here. Make it a nice, like, blorp shaped pot. Beep, 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 beep. And then tough, because we're out of bricks again. Once again, for the 50 trillionth time. About like this. And then 2 here. And get this like this. And then I'm gonna have another blorp, a tiny blorp there, I think. Yeah. Next to this. Send it to you on Discord. Okay, hold on. Get that thing out of my face. Give it a try. Enjoy it. Yep. Yeah, I think that's kind of accurate. Kind of accurate. At least you realize, I suppose, you know? It did take long enough. But to be fair, we also had plenty of conversations where you don't enjoy if I'm correct too much. So maybe a bit of that stubbornness sliding in. Who knows? Checked it how well it runs too. That really depends on the shaders as well. Some shaders are really, really heavy, and others basically like do zero difference in performance at all. Like my default shaders, Silver's is a lot heavier than these ones I'm running with Distant Horizons right now. And Silver's also just like the version I have at least does not run with Distant Horizons, which is another quality of life thing that I learned to love. Like Bobby is great, but like Bobby still feels like it eats more performance than Distant Horizons because Bobby also like tries to actually keep the quality of the things. Meanwhile, Distant Horizons just downscales and simplifies it, but in ways that are like the stuff is so far away mostly that it's not really noticeable unless you like zoom in on it specifically. Need the shaders IRL. You're aware that most shaders are made to make things look more like real life, right? Oh. Run out of this again. Because like it's together with this hype of like a lot of games wanting to make everything look more realistic and graphics getting more realistic and blah 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 blah. The usual. Nope. The usual video game things. I might actually put some puff on the ceiling. Nice little blob of tough. We're running low on stars again. Yay. I still have to do some practicing for Sunday as well, because it's a Wild West SMP, and I can't do that. Real life needs to be more real life. I can't for the life of me do a good classic cowboy accent. I've never really done one. I've never really done a lot of accents before. So that's always a bit of an experience, I suppose. So I gotta practice that a little bit more. And I'm not really sure about that. Give us a yeehaw! Unfortunately, there's more to it than just yeehaw. Otherwise, I'd be sorted. But no matter how much I try, I think unless I manage to balance off the other players, my cowboy is always gonna turn a bit British at some point. Cause I can't get rid of the mate. Like it's just like freaking like yeehaw, mate. You know, maybe not quite the most cowboy thing you could do. But I suppose that comes with my only goal with speaking English ending up being not having the full-on classic German accent. That's the only thing was like, I don't want that. Take it away. And now I'm here with whatever the heck it is that I am speaking. I could not tell you. I speak English with a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and I mix and match as I please. And sometimes wacky things happen. You know. Unfortunately, my English is about as random as my German, where I just... I suppose that happens when you come from an area where people don't really have that much of an accent or a dialect, and then just kind of roll with it. And then you're like, oh, it sounds kind of nice, and you just take it from a different dialect, and you're like, this is mine now. I do the same with English. Like I just adopt things that I like, and then they're mine. There's nothing you can do about it. Mm. Let me place that. There we go. Yoink indeed. A lot of yoink here. I'm out of schlaps again. And then, of course, wacky stuff happens where I could pronounce things correctly. Or I could make them sound silly. Usually silly kind of wins. Which, not sure if that's a great thing. But sometimes it's a silly thing. This Oh, it's on the other side now. Whoa! I heard drown. Ah! Charge! Despawn. Yeah, this shade is a vibe. This is my first time trying out this version of Complementary. A lot of things changed since I last downloaded it. Good stuff. I think I've been holding onto this Complementary for a very long time. Lives up to its name. Yeah, I suppose it does. Oh yeah, back to Cowboys. There's another little challenge that comes with the whole thing. And that is that I'm playing a guy. Right? So I already need to change the way I speak by quite a bit. Especially considering that I speak English more in like a mixed /head voice. So it's a lot higher. Like speaking English, my voice is even higher than speaking German. Because of the way the language is. And then I suppose there's always the customer service voice. Which is it's a whole different cup of tea. Barracks. Oops. Everywhere but there. Just remember men have manly screams. Yeah. Yeah. I suppose I would do well to remember that. We'll see if I manage to remember that. I think I gotta sneeze. Please don't sneeze. I don't want to sneeze. That's on top of me. Oops. Sorry. My words didn't win over my wishes. Ay, ay, ay. I love this texture so much. Why is there something so satisfying about water texture? It's so satisfying. And so pretty and I love it. So pretty. Alright. Get this out of here. There's that, there's that. I'm gonna put this here. And then I'll just border this off for now. Before I flood this thing. And then this one gets... Nope. Dang it. Oh. This. There we go. And... this. Cute. We're in such pretty lighting. Okay. So this is that. So this just... I don't want to do that. I'll get in here and change it from in here. You're gonna go here. I'm gonna finish you up like this. I mean, you're gonna go like this. And give this to the rest. Do this. And this. And then I'd like another little itty bitty splot of brick here. Like what? Like this. I need more brick. I'm very excited for the SMP, and I'm curious where things are gonna go. Yes. I have never played a guy before in situations like this. Not even during like during D&D one shot, but I'm not sure if that counts. I don't think that counts. Is that correct? Yeah, I'm not flooding anything yet. Oh, no, don't make him touch. This. We're almost done with the tunnel, guys. We're almost there. Whew. Okay. And now this. Scared I messed that up for a second, but we're okay, everything's great. And I'm running out of that again. More polished. And a little bit of straight up tough. So close! So close to finishing the tunnel. It'll be interesting to see for sure. I hope I can do him justice. I hope I can do the setting and everything justice. Oh. Oh goodness. Okay, I just got a phone notification as I wanted to check it out in case it's anything important. No, it's a Reddit post about Overwatch. And it's the most Overwatch post I have ever seen. The headline is, "Why is everyone bad at the game except me?" Amazing. I love this. I don't care if this is real or just for the memes, but it's great. This is the most perfect post I could have seen today. Oh, beautiful. Alright. Take all of this, then I need to slap all the stairs on there. Hold on. Like this. More stairs. Maybe I should finish the ceiling first before I rip those guys out. Put a little bit of brick in the ceiling. Alright. And then we put all of this back in. And I can tear these down, which gives me a little bit more tough. And a little bit more of this. 3. 3. That slaps. Okay. And then this gets slaps. And this gets slaps. Cool. Now, what I'm still missing is these few blocks here. Which, this one has gravel top. Don't flood anything, please. Okay. Put you back for now. Before I just put a covering on top of all of this. Ooh. This is one block, this is one. That's okay. This one I need to drag up more. Like, oh god. Jump scared. That's what happens when I don't listen. Oops. Boink. Okay. Now this one needs one more. At this point, I might probably have some of the gravel overlapping this. No. 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 And then this one needs to be dragged up more. Probably get away with doing this. Could probably also get away with doing this. And then gonna do 2 more here. Before I run out of blocks. Other than a little bit of turf. I'm just gonna turn this into polished. Polish. Thank you. Good day. And these 3. I am too fast for my own good. I feel like I'm permanently hearing drowned in my ears. Oh wait, no. This goes loud. One, 2. Wait. Oh, wait. Ah, crap. me this. This needs to go straight up. Yes. Okay, cool. I fixed it. I fixed myself. We're cool. Now these go up. Yeah, too much speed. That's they speaking here. Yeah, okay. And then pull this up. And then pull this up. Okay. And now I fill this in with a slab. I could probably also get away with putting some slabs on here. There we go. That way we still have this rounded off appearance. Itty bitty. We are the drown. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No. Bad. Did it too far. Bad. Go away. Leave. No. Okay. Do these all have these? These all have these. I'm gonna leave these because I want this to overlap so I know. And this, and this. This one's diagonal down. This one's diagonal here. Now I need to grab copper. That's faster and higher than I want it to be. Time for a little sightseeing tour, I suppose. Hello. Good morning. Right, no, my other side is here. Plop that in there. Plop the stone where the stone belongs. I'm gonna keep the gravel for now. And grab myself some copper. That should be okay. I probably want trapdoors. Yeah. Put that trash away. Forgot the stupid noise that honey and slime make. And down we go. With this. And I'll just pull up this all in here. Take this. Plop this in here, plop this over it. Boink, boink. Boink, 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 boink. Beautiful. Not really, not yet, but that's okay. Gonna just use these to make it look a little bit more thick in the diagonal bitties. And this should be okay. Just plop this on there. And I think I'll put some in the corners. This corner you can't see. Cool. Now my water bucket. And I'ma just fill all of these gaps. Are all of the gaps filled? Those gaps are filled. And then we go back and forth and fill all of those gaps. Okay. Cool. And now I suppose I can work on unleashing water hell upon this town. For which I might have to put a little bit of work in. A little bit of work. Okay. Take all of these guys out. And fill in my last stairs. And now I gotta fill in all of this. Wait, this is one level too high. It's too high! I don't need to go this high. I need to go only on this ground level thing. Which is gonna be dangerous, but okay. This means I can kind of use all blocks that I just have lying around. Okay. Fill that. I might have to fill just every single stair before I do anything else. Oh goodness. I'm just gonna go and do all of this first. This is gonna be really dark. Hold on. The most mundane task ever. This is like... I never know if this is one of the most satisfying things about building things like this, or one of the most annoying things. But annoying. I feel like it can be okay, because you get to watch the water flow, you know? That's like a fun bit. But in this case, I gotta manually do all the stairs and every second slab, and that bit is annoying. But at least that means we're almost done with this little sewer bit. Come on. Okay, the slabs are done. Whoa, that reflection is cool. The back and forth bit is satisfying, everything else, hell no. Yeah. I like it when it fills itself up. That part is great. I wish you knew what it only... Why it only does it sometimes. I do. This kind of stuff. Okay. Maybe I'll be okay if I just... I'll not be okay. I'll probably be okay as long as I fill in the stairs, and the rest will do itself. Okay. Dang it. Okay. That works. Give me the gravel, please. And I'm gonna waddle over here and spread out the gravel, because the gravel is gonna be a lot easier to move back and forth than all the other stuff. Alright. And I'll make this the stairs behind me. Yeah! This is great. Okay, this is actually great. The squelch. Okay, take all of this away. Give me this, give me all my blocks. Immediate underwater ambient noises, nice. I do wonder if I should just leave this tunnel dark, or if I want to light it up somewhere at some point. I don't know. What I do know is that I gotta quickly be right back and leave us in the dark, so please hold for a second. Alright, I have returned. Back into the sewers. Let me finish this and then just plop these back in. And then I'm gonna remove all of this. I do have depth destroyer on those, okay. Alright, please don't slide away. It is really heckin' dark in here. It might just look kind of cool to have some lights in here. But I don't know. Just dorkness. Whoa. It's even darker without shadows. Oh, goodness me. Give me that back. Okay. Yeah, cool. Water bucket all of it, and now we tear all of it back down. I'm so glad torches work underwater. My blocks are floating away. No, stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! I need you. Okay. I don't want this to be dark and creepy thingies with like just torches at wherever the corners are gonna be, or oops. All right. Where's? Whoa. Okay, I put those there. Almost there. Oh, we're almost there. At least we're over the halfway mark. Right. I should be able to just pop all of those in front of the gravel. And be okay. Question mark? We're about to find out. We are good. It is done. Beautiful. The two waterfall biddies are connected. Now I'm gonna make sure that this water is gonna have the most disgusting color ever. Once I get to it. But yeah. This nicely flows over. You can't even see that it connects from there until you're in there. Very nice. I can't wait to have this water be disgustingly green. And now I can sort all of this stuff away again into a chest. Cool, cool, cool. Wow. It's cool from up here too. Yep. Once the walls are complete and the buildings are in, this is gonna work out fine. Yeah, this is a massive project, so I gotta trust the process in more than one way. There's gotta be a lot of process trusting. A grey shulker box. Tough. 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 And more tough. And wait, this for the bricks. Can I just dye one light grey and plop it next to it? I think so. I should still have light grey dye. Yup. I have a whole lot of everything apparently. Boop. All of those there. That's whatever. Stone cutter back. And the andesite. I need another light grey shulker. Ah, do I have to do the same for the granite? No. Um, yeah. Yes. Yes. Okay. That makes more sense. Alright, then we have one more waxed for up door. Plonk. And that's a sewer. Heck yeah. We have a drink break. 1 second. Oh, very nice. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Alright, the sewers are done there. What's the next project I can take on? I still have a crane to finish here. Basement of the warehouse. I still have some containers to build here, like some other smaller warehouses, I suppose. And then I have this tunnel. But I think before I even think about having any water flow through here, I want to do the terraforming for where this river is gonna go. Ooh, big slime. Okay. So probably the warehouses so I can move stuff around. And always more terraforming. Yeah. This is still the city planning. Give me all of this trash. I'm gonna take this whole box and put it away. I also still have a newspaper stand to build here. Alright. Put you here. Dirt, grass, moss. Grass. Dirt. Do I have a moss box? Yes, I do. Alright. Stone things, gravel, stone things, stone things. Well. You, then the stone things. And this, no, this is not cobble deep slate, this normal deep slate. Then black stone. Stone bricks. The gravel is all the way back up here. Boom. And then there is the ores. And the drops and the whatnot. Okay, slime. There's some bone. There's some this. There's some raw flesh. Singular spider eye. Gunpowder. Which I gotta pay at again. Do I actually have arrows anywhere? I don't know. There's iron over here. Also iron chains here. There is diamond here. I have a dreadstone box yet apparently. There is coal. There's copper. More iron. Lapis. Arrows. Where the heck do I have arrows? Do I have arrows anywhere? Oh, I know where. Wait. I do have arrows there. Wrong. In go the arrows. Just an empty one. Perfect. That's 2 empty boxes again. Then, what's another fun thing I could do? That doesn't take too long. Let me see. Ow. How much storage stuff do I have planned out here? This is still all empty. Okay. Basically all empty. I oh, my schematics are gone again, I think. Yeah. Dang it. I keep doing that. Might have to replace this and see which area I wanted where. So I can sort out those big areas and plop massive shulkers there. Then what kind of warehouses do we have here? There's the wood. I don't know. Wood, stone. Okay. Did I also name these? Ah. Dirt, netherrack. Not a lot of these are labeled. Right, but like this one for netherrack, I have more spots in the under there. I might move the netherrack over. Move some stuff. Moving stuff is always ow. Always fine. Netherrack is here next to the soul sand. I have 4 lanes in there, right? I can probably move the whole thing. Or I can move something else next to the soul sand. What other thing would fit next to soul sand? I don't know. But I'm gonna quickly tear this out. Get to an animal. Ow! I feel very bonged. I'm gonna name this guy. I'm probably gonna probably move the normal dirt over there as well. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. I don't know. I want to light this up. I don't not think of lighting it up. Don't place anything there. I suppose I can squash lanterns in there. Where are my lanterns at? Do you even have any, or are they all in Strat's old place? Mm-mm-mm. Do I have any? Nope. Aha. Lanterns. I suppose I could put magma blocks next to the soul sand, unless I already have them anywhere. Magma blocks and maybe obsidian, I suppose, can go next to that. Ow! Why is it dip? Everyone is bonging me now. Why are you so rude? Why are we suddenly so rude? Yeah, plop those in there, that's cool. That's the netherrack. We'll see if that'll actually be the dirt one. Those are lit up. Because I can move dirt. I don't. Monkey see, monkey do. Yeah. 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 Do I want to move dirt? I need to make a moss one. Probably. I'll end up having a lot of moss. Then I can spread this more apart. I can leave the moss on the floor here. Then I can have one box for the carpets and one box for grass. Spread this out more. Hi, Pupper. Not muss. Muss! Moss can have one. There'll be a lot of moss. Then we need space for horse armor as well. Probably have a big one for dirt. Then what would I put here? Wonder if I can put seeds there? How many different kinds of seeds do I have lying around? Or maybe redstone. Could make that redstone. Redstone and I suppose I could put some of the grass stuff. Put some of the grass stuff with the special dirt. Shoot. Purple box. Are all box categories the same color? Or do I have any that are more complicated over here? No, there's some that are more complicated. Alright, then I can have one purple, one red. Or one orange. No, I think orange. I think orange is it. Just double checking. Perfect. That works. What else needs more space other than the grass thing? My bamboo is okay. This is all like moss stuff. So I can move the redstone instead of the grass. And then vines and short grass. Or glow lichen and vines because they're probably gonna have a lot more of those. Probably glow lichen and vines. I'm gonna move up there. Yeah, okay. Okay, take all of this. Or rename all of those to grass because moving them might as well. Grass. 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 And there's gonna be a redstone here. Can I move those around? We're about to find out. That's my rockets. Oh, nether warts. Okay. Redstone. Come with me. Redstone at the very front is good, because then redstone easy access. Not with the valuables, but we have space for like multiple chests with like different components and so on and so forth. Bup, bup, bup. Also still need space for resin. Okay. Let me move those first, and then think about what I'm gonna do with the dirt. Like, I think the vines and lichen are fine. But yeah. Moss is gonna go in here. And yeah, the dirt and grass I can put next to each other, I think. There we go. That way I can just stack them all the way to the front as I gather more and more grass. In case of big project or something. Then I have 4 lanes in there. Because I could also move all of the dirt over there. Then why would I keep gravel here, you know? I could move those. Put more plants here. I don't know. Not finding it? No, I know where everything is. I just don't know if I want to move some things or if I want to keep them. That's more what I'm wondering about. We also have nether iron, obsidian, nether warts. But technically also belong here unless I put the nether warts just next to the apples because they're red. It may be that. Maybe I put the red next to the red. Well, still is the old teleporter. Crazy. Alright, let's scooch over here. Hello. Box, please. Thank you. Yeah, and then I also gotta work on moving all the share stones to the nether so that I'm actually walking around the overworld a bit and using the nether again. Because I feel like the way stones are nice considering we're like actually all across this map. But it's sad that the nether just doesn't get used anymore at all. So, yeah. Like, yeah, the instant travel and having it right next to you, it's all convenient and stuff, but like, I don't think I want everything here. Like, I'm gonna have, like, the teleport points still within this area. Like, within the areas, but I think the, like, long distance one I should move to the nether. Well, Minecraft needs a good long range transport option. Don't forget about the rocket pigs that can send you to Narnia. Find specific bombs and such, need to travel thousands of blocks. Yep. Alright. Thank you for hanging out. I'm out of food. Back out we go. Oh. Also, it's funny. I've been living off that free food box the whole time the server was on. I'm still living off the free food box. Which is kind of crazy to me. But it works. If it works, right? Okay. I can't decide about the dirt right now. So I'm gonna think about that at another point in time. But there has been progress made, which is pretty cool. We did the whole inside of this lovely little tunnel. Which I could maybe also use as a way of traveling over to this island because it is closer to there. Maybe. And we started some stuff. So that's cool. I take that. But for now, I'm hungry. Once again. My inner clock agrees with the stream clock. So it is time for me to get something to consume. So, creepy music. Alright, sure. So it's time for me to take my leave for now. I will be back tomorrow because I can't stream on Thursday, so we're moving that to Tuesday. So, yeah. Thank you for hanging out. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye bye. Yeah.